X Factor was going to come in and dominate the game for us. Oh man, we've been riding tanks, flying helicopters, riding boats, checking the submarines. I mean, we've been doing a lot. Check my Twitter and Instagram. That's Scott.
What's your handle?
My handle is mgortat13, and on Instagram mgortat13, and on Twitter mgortat. Please follow.
What does it mean to you for the whole Poland ambassadorship that you are? What does it mean for you and for Poland?
Well, this year I was fortunate enough also to receive Jan Nowak-Jarański Award. It's a huge award back in Poland, and I was nominated by American Embassy and an ambassador that is actually finishing his tour in Poland, Mr. Mule. It was incredible for me to receive that award, and representing my country and 40 million people in the NBA is huge. So I'm going to try to do the best way.
The coach said he was most excited about the added depth on the team this year. What going into this season has you most excited?
Well, that's the opportunity that I'm going to play. As probably one big in the lineup. We might go with the 4 smaller guys that want to shoot the ball, and I'm going to play inside. So, the whole paint is going to be open for me, and it's going to be a huge opportunity for me to work on my game and prove it that I'm a better dominant big man in this league.
Do you view that, going to the small ball lineup, so that you guys had some success in the playoffs, do you view that as untapped potential? You guys are going to be sports this season?
Well, last year we played with those lineups, occasionally with 4 small and 1 big, and we've been successful. And I'm looking forward to this year because there's a potential. There's potential with the group of guys we have. With John, with his speed and quickness, it's just good. We should only have luck. We should only have pluses with that. Running gun, and hopefully I'm going to keep up with John. Maybe not for 48, but at least for those 30-35 minutes.
Are there any concerns of playing smaller that you guys want to maybe address during training camp?
Well, that's a question to coach. Obviously there will be a lot of concerns, but we're going to figure out. It's not going to take a day or 2 or a week. It might take 6-7 months. By the time we get to playoffs, we should be a best team.
One comment came out of your camp in Poland saying that other teams figured out how to play against you and Nene. Why do you think that was?
Well, they figured out that there was going to be a lot of people under the basket, and I think me and Nene, we automatically took away a lot of drives from Brett and John. These guys obviously they can play, they can shoot the ball, but if we open up the paint for them, we don't have to only rely on shooting from outside or post-ups. We can add more pick and rolls, we can add more transition or just penetration and finishes and layups around the rim. So this is what we have to work on it, and hopefully there's going to be another weapon that we're going to add to our game.
Do you feel that's sort of a drastic change in Whitman's philosophy for him to make that adjustment?
It might be a bigger change. It might be a bigger change, and also it's not secret that me and Nana, both of us, we're not going to be able to keep up with John at the same time. Always one of us has to take the ball out and then sprint the whole court and just run under the rim. So hopefully having the 4-man who's going to be able to take the ball out, just only going to sprint to the 3-point line and stop and be a threat automatically. So that's going to be a good opportunity for us. But again, coach will figure out everything we're going to do.
Marcin, you had a ton of off-the-court stuff happening during the season last year, probably the most in your career.
Right.
How do you think you handled that? Worrying about playing, worrying about doing all the stuff after the games, and you see like crowds waiting for you, and
right.
A variety of things back home to deal with.
Well, obviously, I think I learned to live with that. It was a process for me also in the past few years. I've been doing this, extra events, sacrificing my extra time for the people from Poland, for the community, and for my foundation. And I think it was a process for me over the years. I learned to live with that and manage this in the right way. It's going to be a lot of things this year again. Hopefully, I won't have those little issues, problems from last year that took me kind of out of the game. But I'm going to try to stay consistent and focus on everything I should do.
Was that stuff here or at home?
Next question.
What did young Otto over there learn in Poland this summer?
What he
What did
learned
learn
in
about
Poland?
Polish
That
culture?
he wants to get a Polish passport. I'm quite sure about that. He learned a lot. Trust me, he learned a lot. He did a lot of incredible things for me. He did a tremendous job. And just to let you know, we're building a little Polish community here. We have Dave Atkins flying to Poland. We have Patrick Sullivan flying to Poland. 2 years ago, I had Jared Dudley, who is with us right now. Otto was this year. So we have a little Polish community, and trust me, none of these guys will tell you that they had a bad time in college. I'm telling you right now, you can go and ask them questions, and they're gonna tell you how great it was over there, how my camp looks like, and what we do over there. And each one of these guys is gonna tell you that they want to go back. They want to go back next year because we do a lot of stuff. Starting with flying with a helicopter, going to submarines and checking the submarines, going to different obviously cities, checking the history of Poland. Obviously, do a lot of different restaurants, bars, clubs, hotels, and stuff that they're gonna love. So it was huge. They were on the speedboats with us, special speedboats, Army speedboats. So they had a lot of fun.
With Paul Pierce going, a lot of the leadership responsibility falls on yours, John's, and Brad's shoulders.
Right.
You looking forward to taking on that new role?
I think it's a part of the business. I think I learned to live with that also. That this is my 9th year in the league. Next year is going to be my 10th year, so I'm glad I'm going to hit those 2 digits. It's going to be a normal year for me where I'm going to have to lead the big men, tell them what to do, help them out. John, Brad's going to they already grown into bigger leaders also. We still got Drew Good and Nana, Martel. We got a lot of vets. They know how to handle themselves. So Otto is already. We taught him well. He knows he got to be here early and work on his game, and that's what he's been doing. And that's why he's at that point of his career. He might get a starting job. So it's a huge opportunity for him. And now we have to do the same work with Kelly.
I'm sorry, I'm going to backtrack you to this a little bit again, but you try in more general terms. So you were willing. You said that you kind of let something from the outside affect you, and then it affected you on the court.
Right.
So what did you learn from that happening in order to not let it happen again?
Well, it was just certain situations in life that I should take a different decision. I should make a different decision, and it's just something I learned from it. I definitely learned from it, and it was just bad experience that I don't wish anybody. So that's it. I mean, bottom line is I'm fresh. I'm feeling good. I got a new number. We got a lot of new sexy jerseys. I got a lot of new sexy suits for this year.
Like J. Michael.
Like J. Michael. And, so looking forward, I want to have a consistent year, and I hopefully in Game 6 I won't have any bug or any foot poison, because trust me, I was miserable Game 6. So I definitely don't want to finish like that.
What's your expectation for Kelly Oubre this year?
Second.
Kelly Oubre, what's your expectation for him?
From Kelly? Well, I expect him to be here early. I haven't seen Kelly too much yet. I just heard about him. But, young man, bright man, hard-working kid, explosive, athletic. And the most important thing is he's a good kid for the locker room. And that's the most important thing. So I'm looking forward to work with him. We'll see what he got.
Okay, John said you and Nene probably going to give him a hard time, maybe?
Oh, yeah, we will.
What's your plan?
Oh, Nana is going to give him all different problems. But me, I'm going to send him a few times for Gatorades and stuff like that. Maybe Chick-fil-A, Five Guys. nothing extraordinary. Just simple stuff.
Okay.
Simple stuff of simple life of a rookie man in this league.